There are hundreds of characters in the Skibidi Toilet series, and I am on a mission to explain all of them. To make it more understandable for you guys, I am going to explain them in alphabetic order. If I cover all of them in a single video, it's going to be too long. So I divided them into 4 equal parts, and this is the third part of this video. This project took a lot of time and effort, so please make sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel. The normal cameramen are recurring characters and serve as the main protagonists of the Skibidi Toilet series. They appear in nearly every episode and are frequently used as the point-of-view characters who record the events throughout the series. Initially, they relied on their hand-to-hand combat skills, but as the series progressed, they demonstrated growing strength and combat prowess. After episode 53, the normal cameramen were equipped with paralyzer laser rifles, which allowed them to stun smaller Skibidi toilets and gave them the ability to fight against larger ones. In episode 66, they entered a unique berserk mode. This mode begins with them shaking in anger, and during it, they fight head-on, with stronger physical abilities likely due to the adrenaline rush. Over time, the normal cameramen received upgrades and improved weapons. They have sacrificed themselves for the Alliance many times. There are many variants of them, such as Simp Cameraman, Black Cameraman, and Lucky Cameraman, but all of them share similar combat abilities, so there is no point in explaining them one by one. They also might be the most important characters in the entire series. There is another variant of the normal cameraman, but in a female host. Her first and only appearance was in episode 29. She is known as Normal Camera Woman, and she likely has the same abilities as the normal cameraman. The normal Skibidi toilets are the original and most iconic Skibidi toilets in the series, making their first appearances in the early episodes. They have been present from the start, constantly fighting with the cameramen and serving as their primary enemies. Unlike the larger or more unique variants, the normal Skibidi toilets are not factory-made. Instead, it's implied that they are the result of normal humans being transformed into these toilets. Throughout the series, they've got various upgrades, making them slightly more powerful in battle. However, it's clear that they are gradually becoming less prominent in the story. As the series progresses, they are being replaced by stronger and more powerful Skibidi toilet variants. The normal Skibidi toilets might have originally served as the everyday citizens of the Skibidi Toilet Society. Their only method of attack is headbutting. They were likely not designed for combat, but instead were created to be obedient to the G-Toilet. The normal speakermen are the most common and standard type of speakermen, with abilities that match those of the normal cameramen. They primarily rely on hand-to-hand combat for fighting, showcasing their physical strength and agility. One of their key features is their knife, which they carry at all times. They can also use their speaker heads as a weapon by emitting sound waves, though they haven't been seen using this yet. They are comparable in size to the normal cameramen. They also appear to be immune to TV man's light as they don't have eyes. While there are different variants of the normal speakerman, such as the black-spotted tie speakerman, who is the first speakerman to be introduced, they all seem to share similar abilities and combat prowess. So there is no point in explaining them one by one. The normal TV men are the normal variant of the TV race. They first appeared in episode 39 and have continued to make appearances throughout the series. In combat, the normal TV men have 2 retractable arm blades, which they use in place of fists. These blades, first revealed in episode 56, give them a significant advantage in close-quarters combat, allowing them to easily defeat smaller units. One of the most notable abilities of the normal TV men is hypnosis. By activating this ability, they can easily hypnotize small Skibidi toilets. Normal TV men are much more durable than other normal Alliance units. They also possess the ability to teleport, enabling them to quickly move in and out of battle without relying on normal physical movement. Overall, the normal TV men are considered to be one of the rarest and strongest normal units in the Alliance. They are also the tallest one among them, standing at around 6.6 feet. The Obliterator Astro toilets first appeared in episode 74, along with several other Astro toilets. They are armed with 4 laser cannons that fire powerful orange energy projectiles. In close combat, they can bite off parts or weapons from their enemies and accelerate at high speeds to ram into targets. Like all Astro toilets, they can utilize warping, allowing them to teleport quickly across the battlefield. They kind of look like the Rocketeer Astro toilet. The Octo Launcher Skibidi toilet made his only appearance in episode 71. He is armed with 2 quad-missile defense turrets, each capable of holding 4 rockets per slot. His design includes a helmet and sunglasses. He was quite strong for his size, but unfortunately for him, he would be defeated by the Titan cameraman via crushing his entire body. Parasitic Skibidi toilets first appeared in episode 30 and were specially designed by the chief scientist Skibidi Toilet. Their primary purpose was to infect and take control of Alliance members. These unique Skibidi Toilets could latch onto their targets, allowing them to manipulate their minds and actions. I still remember how much trouble these toilets were causing in the early episodes of the series. The Penta Laser Strider Skibidi Toilet first appeared in episode 76. These Skibidi Toilets are armed with 5 laser cannons, capable of firing simultaneously. They also can crush smaller enemies using their legs. They were defeated by the destructor Astro Toilet in the same episode. The physician cameramen were introduced in episode 70. Similar to medic cameramen, their primary role is to assist injured or damaged Alliance members. However, their specific task involves tending to those being sent into the cameraman laboratory for further treatment. Plungerman was one of the bravest characters in the Skibidi Toilet series. He was first seen in episode 43. He was also first a human, and his name was Dave. Plungerman's primary weapons were his iconic plungers, but his most powerful tool was the Glitchmobile. He is stronger and faster than normal cameramen. He fought bravely alongside Dark Speakerman in a battle against the Chief Scientist Toilet. Despite winning the battle, he was tragically killed by the secret agent. Plungerman is the GOAT, and some people are also saying that he is alive. What do you think, is he alive or no? Plunger Woman made her first debut in episode 52. She was known as Kathy when she was a human. In her 1.0 form, she wielded a mechanized turret as her main weapon. However, her upgrades have made her even more formidable. In episode 70, her 2.0 form was revealed, featuring significant enhancements. She now had 2 bolt rifles mounted on her forearms and a jetpack. Her mechanized turret was replaced by a more advanced laser cannon. In her recent 3.0 form, she reached new heights of power. She now carries quad mechanized blaster cannons and wields the gravitational plunger, an upgraded version of the spiked plunger. She is just so majestic. Police Skibidi Toilets first appeared in episode 9. While they are similar to normal Skibidi Toilets in terms of combat abilities and strength, they seem to have a distinct role, likely related to enforcing order or supporting Skibidi society in unique ways. The POV cameraman refers to the cameraman, whose perspective is used to show the events of an episode. Initially, many believed that the POV cameraman was a unique individual, but it has since been clarified that this term does not refer to a specific character. Instead, it describes any cameraman whose point of view is being showcased. Typically, the POV cameraman is a normal cameraman, but sometimes it's others. The prototype Skibidi mutant made its debut in episode 33. This unique creature appeared as a fusion between a Skibidi Toilet and the corpse of an infected large speakerman. It was the very first Skibidi mutant introduced in the series, and was initially referred to simply as the mutant Skibidi Toilet. He is not very good at combat, and he looks dumb too. The Quad Buzzsaw G clone first appeared in episode 67. It has 4 mechanical arms, each with buzzsaws for close combat. It also has a jetpack for flying and sunglasses for protection. He is obviously a clone of G-Toilet. He got cooked by the Titans in episode 68. The Quad Rocketeer G-Clone first appeared in episode 67. This powerful G-Clone is equipped with 4 rocket launcher turrets, 2 on each side of its toilet. It also uses a jetpack for mobility and wears sunglasses for protection. He got one-shotted by the Titan TV man. The Quad Buzzsaw Skibidi Toilet first appeared in episode 65. It has 4 buzzsaws attached to the sides of its toilet. Later, it received an upgrade, with the most noticeable change being a large welding mask that provides protection against attacks involving screens. He got killed by the Titan cameraman in episode 67. The Quad Buzzsaw Strider Skibidi Toilet made its debut in episode 73. It is primarily equipped with melee weapons, including 4 mechanical claw arms with built-in buzzsaws and 2 claws at the front of its toilet. This version also features 4 mechanical legs, regular sunglasses, and a ring-shaped metal shield for added defense. He got destroyed by Plunger Woman in episode 73. The Quad Laser Skibidi Toilet Mech, the secondary mech of the Chief Scientist, debuted in episode 70. Its primary weapon is its 4 massive laser cannons, known for their immense power and lethality due to their large size. Additionally, it is equipped with dual-sided mounted explosive cannons. This mech also features sunglasses and a jetpack, enhancing its mobility and resistance to screen-based attacks. He was last seen in episode 73. The Quad Launcher Skibidi Toilet made its first and only appearance in episode 44. This entity could switch between its top and bottom rocket launchers to maximize its offensive capabilities, and could also reload the launchers when needed. It wore sunglasses, but still, he was defeated by Titan TV Man. The Quad Launcher Strider Skibidi Toilet first appeared in episode 75. It featured 4 rocket launchers, with 2 on each side of its water tank, though it was never shown using them. It was also equipped with a bottom turret. Sadly, he was destroyed almost instantly upon its debut. The quadplex airstrike Skibidi toilets made their debut in episode 70. They are equipped with rocket launchers, 2 on each side, and wear a helmet on their heads. Not much else is known about this variant, but they were last seen in episode 73, where they were destroyed by Camerawoman. The Ravager Skibidi toilet first appeared in episode 59. This powerful entity is armed with 4 massive rocket launchers mounted on the sides of its water tank, giant laser cannons positioned below the rocket launchers, and 2 metal claws beneath the toilet. It also wears a helmet for added protection. Despite its formidable arsenal, the Ravager was destroyed in the same episode by Titan Speakerman and Titan Cameraman. The Rocketeer Astro toilet first appeared in episode 51. It's likely that the Rocketeer was the earliest version of the Astro Obliterator, and it seems to be one of the lowest ranking types in the entire Astro toilets. This Astro toilet's main weapons are 4 rocket launchers mounted on the sides of its body, which are explosives. One of his surprising features is his insane durability, which is said to be strong enough to be compared to the Titans in terms of toughness. I'm not even sure if he can warp like other Astro toilets, but one thing we do know is that he can fly. He also utilizes flashlights to see in the dark. The Saint Skibidi toilet was a unique, large-sized Skibidi toilet who appeared in episode 10. He was seen preaching in a cathedral to hundreds of normal Skibidi toilets, spreading his religion. Notably, his eyes glowed red after consuming a normal cameraman, though the reason for this remains unknown. Unlike others, the Saint Skibidi toilet sang a different song with a majestic voice. Unfortunately, he died in the same episode. The scientist Cameraman were first seen in episode 23. Repairing the Titan Cameraman, he is a copy of the normal cameraman, but is dressed up in a white suit. They are known for inventing the Parasite Disabler gun, a device used to cure those infected by parasites. Additionally, they developed the Parasite Disabler laser tank, an infantry fighting vehicle equipped with a much more powerful version of the Parasite Disabler gun. Unlike other cameramen, the scientist Cameramen focus primarily on researching and developing advanced technologies to effectively combat the Skibidi toilets. The Scientist TV Man was first introduced in episode 66. It is unknown if the Scientist TV Man has any methods of attack. However, he did have a special blue screen that he used on the POV cameraman. It is unknown what this did. The screen might have healed the POV cameraman. He is shown to hold great authority within the TV faction, possibly even being their leader. The Scientist TV Man is presumed to be the smartest member of the TV race and possibly the entire alliance. He also possesses teleportation abilities, and, like others in his race, can speak in reverse speech.
We need to understand the full picture.
He can also show emoticons through his screen. Notably, only one Scientist TV Man has been featured in the Skibidi Toilet series so far, and his exact rank in the Alliance is not clear. The Scout Astro Toilet debuted in episode 75 and bears a resemblance to the Juggernaut Astro Toilet, though it is much smaller in size. Most of its abilities are derived from its mechanical arms, which feature holographic claws integrated into their fists. Interestingly, it has been confirmed that the Scout Astro Toilet is actually a dog. He is capable of generating a hexagonal shield for defense. It also has 2 pairs of powerful lasers mounted on its shoulders. Like all Astro toilets, it possesses the ability to warp, allowing for quick and strategic movement. However, it appears that the Scout Astro Toilet is faster than most other Astro toilets, making it highly agile in battle. Unfortunately, he was destroyed in episode 75 and never seen again. The Scrap Skibidi Mutant debuted in episode 69. It was likely a test experiment created by the chief scientist Skibidi Toilet, and possibly an early prototype for developing Skibidi mutants. This mutant showcases immense strength and is capable of easily crushing objects with its claws. This is demonstrated when it effortlessly rips off a normal cameraman's head. He only appeared in 1 episode and died. The Secret Agent is a mysterious and unknown figure who appears in various episodes of the series, starting from episode 45. Even though he is extremely powerful, it seems that he mainly has passive abilities, which means they don't directly help him in combat. The Secret Agent can teleport, however, he does it differently. While the TV men are surrounded by black smoke when they teleport, the Secret Agent simply disappears from one place and reappears in another without any visual effects. He also has telepathic abilities, being able to send messages to others without speaking. He can communicate directly through their minds. He can also hack into monitors and control cameramen. He can interfere with their movements, recordings, and much more, showing that he has a strong connection to technology. His exact mission is still unknown. The senior scientist cameraman first appeared in episode 74. He is likely smarter than the average scientist cameraman and may be the lead scientist for the Cameramen. He resembles Titan Cameraman, sharing a similar head and shoulder cameras. In episode 76, he was seen wearing a blue office shirt instead of his original white one, and he no longer had the small camera on his chest, suggesting it might be a removable accessory. It's assumed he has basic combat skills. The Sergeant Cameraman first appeared in an additional scene seen in the Season 24 compilation, and then in episode 75. This cameraman has the same combat abilities as a normal armed cameraman, such as punching, kicking, and using weapons. However, due to his higher rank, he likely has greater experience in battle and advanced tactical knowledge. So far, the Sergeant Cameraman has not been shown in full combat, leaving his true potential yet to be revealed. The Shield Laser Rocketeer Skibidi Toilet first appeared in episode 70. This variant is equipped with rocket launchers mounted on each side. He is also equipped with laser cannons. These lasers can cause massive explosions, as demonstrated when they inflicted significant damage on the Titan Cameraman. He also has a retractable shield for blocking many projectiles. This shield is capable of taking strong plasma-based attacks directly. He was only seen in episode 70. The Silver Skibidi Mutant featured in episode 76, attempting to escape a city overrun with Astro toilets and help the Alliance. Unfortunately, he was caught and killed by the Duchess Astro Toilet. Bro just gave up and accepted his fate. The Skull Dismantler Skibidi Toilet debuted in episode 55. It is notable for its acid breath ability, which originates from acid barrels mounted on various parts of its toilet. For defense, it features metal coverings around its skull, providing extra protection. Additionally, this Skibidi Toilet can teleport using a black smoke method. He got killed in the same episode by Titan Cameraman. The Speaker Helicopters, also known as Stereocopters, are flying variants of the Speakermen that first appeared in episode 24. Their combat style is similar to the Strider speakers, as they emit sound waves that can generate immense force. These sound waves are strong enough to knock back enemies. However, this ability is less effective against larger enemies. The Speaker Helicopters are composed of a singular vintage stereo, complete with a helicopter rotor attached to the top of it. The Speaker Strider first appeared in episode 25, and was later seen again in episode 32, where it was instantly destroyed by the infected Titan Speakerman's plasma cannon. Its last appearance was in episode 59. The Speaker Strider's primary ability is to emit a large sound wave that can throw unprotected and unaware Skibidi toilets into hard surfaces. Honestly, it had a lot of potential but didn't got upgraded like the Camera Strider. Maybe he might make a comeback with the Titan Speakerman. Speaker Woman is a female variant of the Speakerman, first introduced in episode 61. She uses powerful sound waves produced by her main speaker and the two speaker portholes on the sides of her head to shoot or deflect weaponry. In addition to her sound wave abilities, she has two knife launchers on her head, allowing her to pull and fire knives. Speaker Woman also utilizes jetpacks for mobility and wears headphones. She has a pink glow in her speaker, and her movement is really good too. Speargun Police Skibidi Toilet made his debut in episode 65. His main weapon is a system of 4 spear guns mounted on the sides of his toilet. He also has a dual turbine jetpack that allows him to fly and move quickly on the battlefield. For defense, he has a metal coating on the front of his toilet, which acts as armor. He was destroyed in episode 67. The Specialist Astro Toilet made its first appearance in episode 77. They are highly skilled with their energy sword. On top of that, they come equipped with a lot of weaponry. For example, they have 2 mechanical arms that can be used as weapons and also help defend them from certain attacks. He also has an energy cyber sword, cyber rotating energy blaster, shoulder-mounted cyber plasma cannons. Like most Astro Toilets, the Specialist Astro Toilet can also warp. The Strider Astro Toilet first appeared in episode 76. Much like the Astro Troop, the Strider Astro Toilet doesn't have any visible stripes on its helmet, which shows that it's a lower-ranking member of the Astro Toilets. What's interesting about this unit is its charged attacks, which are surprisingly powerful and can cause a lot of damage. However, its slow movement makes it less effective. Strider Skibidi Toilets were first seen in episode 16. The Strider Skibidi Toilets were presumably created from the wreckage of the Camera Strider killed in episode 13. They are among the first inventions of the scientist Skibidi Toilet. Since their creation, Strider Skibidi Toilets have become a key part of the Skibidi Toilet Army. They specialize in close-quarters combat, using their legs to stab enemies. If their opponent is much larger, they may resort to biting them as well. The Superman Skibidi Toilet was a special variant of the acid barrel Skibidi Toilet that made a brief appearance in episode 76. His role in the episode was to sacrifice himself in a kamikaze attack to help defeat one of the Obliterator Astro Toilets. He was only seen in this single episode. The SWAT mutant Skibidi Toilet made a big entrance in episode 72, where he seemed to be the leader of a group of military-themed Skibidi Toilets. I think in his human form, he might be some kind of a special police officer, but it's not confirmed. He now has 2 cybernetic energy-charged sickles for close combat, which are incredibly powerful. Plus, he upgraded his side rocket launchers, making them more effective on the battlefield. He also stands at a towering 21 feet tall, making him slightly taller than the large cameraman. He can speak English perfectly.
White bro is aiming at me. Is he stupid?
Okay guys, that was it for today's episode. If you want more of these videos, make sure to like and subscribe.